Human trafficking is one of the fastest growing crimes in the world today. Every year, millions of people, especially women and children, are bought, sold, and exploited. But what exactly is human trafficking and why is it happening? Human trafficking is the illegal trade of human beings for the purpose of exploitation. It involves force, fraud, or coercion to control victims. It is considered a modern form of slavery. There are several types of human trafficking. The first one is sex trafficking. Victims are forced into prostitution, pornography, or sexual exploitation. The second one is labor trafficking. People are made to work in factories, construction, domestic work, agriculture, or hotels for very low wages or no wages at all. The next one is child trafficking. Children are trafficked for begging, labor, organ trade, sexual exploitation, or forced marriage. The next type is organ trafficking, illegal removal and sale of organs, mainly kidneys. Forced marriage. Girls and even boys are forced to marry without consent. Now, why does human trafficking actually happen? What are the causes? The first cause is poverty. People fall for fake job offers. Lack of education makes people vulnerable to manipulation. Unemployment. Victims are lured with promises of work. Gender inequality. Women and girls are targeted more. Migration. People moving for work get trapped. Demand. Demand for cheap labor and sexual exploitation encourages traffickers. Weak law enforcement. Traffickers escape easily. Who are most at risk? Women and girls. Women and girls are the most common targets because of gender inequality, lack of protection, limited financial independence, and high demand for sexual exploitation. Many are trapped through false marriage promises, bogus job offers, or domestic work opportunities. Children from poor families. Children living in poverty are extremely vulnerable because their families may fall for promises of education, money, food, or employment. Lack of supervision, school dropout, and unsafe environments make them easy targets. Migrant workers. People who migrate from villages to cities or across borders for employment often lack proper documents, legal knowledge, or social networks. Traffickers exploit their desperation for work by offering fake jobs and then forcing them to bonded labor. Runaway children. Children who run away from abusive homes, orphanages, or conflict situations are easy catch for the traffickers. They are found at railway stations, bus stands, and crowded public places. Now let's see what are the signs of a trafficking victim. Fearful, nervous, or withdrawn behavior. Victims often appear scared, anxious, or unable to speak freely. They avoid eye contact and may look stressed and confused. Restricted movement. They may always be accompanied by someone who controls their action. They are not allowed to roam freely or talk to outsiders without permission. Signs of physical abuse. Bruises, scars, malnutrition, untreated injuries, and exhaustion may indicate physical violence or forced labor. Lack of personal identification or control. Victims often say they don't have access to their ID, passport, or mobile phone. They may not know their exact location or where they are being taken. Extremely long working hours, working 12 to 16 hours a day, no weekly off, very low or no payment, and poor working conditions indicate labor trafficking. Next, we look into the role of social workers. Social workers play a crucial and frontline role in preventing human trafficking, rescuing victims, and supporting survivors. Their work covers identification, protection, rehabilitation, legal support, and community empowerment. Identifying victims. Social workers are trained to notice the warning signs of trafficking. They identify victims through home visit, school or community interactions, hospital and outreach programs, railway stations, bus stands, and slum areas. They assess behavioral signs like fear, restricted movement, injuries, and lack of documents. Early identification is essential to save victims from further exploitation. Counseling and rehabilitation. Once rescued, victims experience severe trauma, fear, guilt, and emotional breakdown. Social workers provide trauma counseling, emotional support, crisis intervention, motivation, and confidence building. Rehabilitation includes safe housing, medical support, education for children, livelihood training, reintegration with family. The goal is to help survivors rebuild their lives and regain dignity. Linking survivors to shelters. Social workers link victims to government run shelters, NGO protection homes, short stay homes, childcare institutions under the JJ Act, and women's home. They ensure victims have safe accommodation, food and clothing, mental health services, and protection from traffickers. Legal support. Victims often fear the legal system. Social workers help them file FIRs, explain their legal rights, accompany them to the court, coordinate with police and legal aid services, ensure traffickers are prosecuted, and protect victims from retaliation. They act as a bridge between survivors and the justice system. Awareness programs in communities. Social workers conduct awareness campaigns on dangers of trafficking, safe migration, child protection, recognizing fake job offers, traffickers' tactics, and reporting mechanisms. So, in conclusion, human trafficking is not just a crime, it is a violation of basic human rights. By spreading awareness, supporting survivors, and strengthening communities, we can work together to create a world where no one is brought or sold.